Welcome to a city immortalized in song, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Broncos will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Rebels offense will have the football first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get us.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
The Rebels will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Broncos offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Can we play a little bit deeper than normal? Sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
Unleashes one deep. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those 1st downs.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got his man out of the backfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the...
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finds the tight end. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Beal. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Dances away to buy time. He's headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Auburn has the lead right now, but I'd hold off on that celebration over at Toomer's Corner for the moment. This one is not over. They're up by a field goal over Vanderbilt. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Soft spot in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got his man downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Broncos will hustle to the line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Rushes on him. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, running back on the move. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. That's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting, but now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. A strike downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Broncos have pushed it inside the 20. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They'll try to run for it. He's out past the 35. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Get it out on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Throws to the wideout. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Going right to work up top. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Lofts one high and deep. Fires into traffic, picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly...
There he goes! And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll pull it on the read. At midfield, he's got room. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Inside the 30. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Power football with the run. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Pryor. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got his man. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's got it on the right. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He makes the grab.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure, and I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
Unloads to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Wants to throw again. Flips it out in the flat.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in, it's Pryor.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They kick it away on 4th down. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Complete to start this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun. Give on the inside. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. The Rebels want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Beal. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Pryor. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Reads it, fires complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Oh, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll pull it down. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Third down play from the gun. He lobs one high down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. The Broncos line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
The Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And that last run leaves him with a third down. Will they keep it on the ground? From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Racing down the left side. Touchdown Broncos! And the beatdown has ensued. He has been surgical. Precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
34, Coyotes, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking downfield on first down. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Leaves it with the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Brings up second down.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And right down the middle. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Western Michigan, 41. Coyotes, 7.
Bringing it back. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And now this offense will take the field again. Off play action on first down. Here's the pressure. Caught behind the line. It's Beal. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Beal. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They boot it away on 4th down. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Right on the money. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now on the option. Now the toss. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to the run. It's Maddox.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Wide out trying to get it in. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with a decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese. 4th and short, that means decision time. Or for us, green line. Go for it.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll go to the ground. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Got room to work.
Returner is tackled out at the 41.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Pryor. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. On third down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
Coyotes, 7.
Looking to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Makes a move. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Handoff from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Can't connect on his first throw. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there now, and they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They go to the draw. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Broncos are on the move. Give to the back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Looking for a push on 4th down. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Off play action. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rebels decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea. Turning it on. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Great job by the back on the option.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
PAT unit on the field. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
67, Coyotes.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Off the... They 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Under fire. Heaves it deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? Probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Runs through the tackle.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
It'll be 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds a little space. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. To the air on first down. He wants a big play here late. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Takes it the other way. He's at touchdown Broncos. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Troy is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in the Fun Belt, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 12 over Appalachian State.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilkerson. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for